How can a small business like yours win on YouTube? Let's find out. Hey.com. Hey, this is Dane Golden of Hey.com. This is the channel where we give you video content marketing tips to help get your customers coming back to your videos again and again. So is it possible to grow your small business on YouTube? Well, today we're going to talk with Steve Goers, one of my clients from the company Workshop Hero. They have a product called Metal Rescue, which is a non-toxic rust remover, and they sell it in Home Depot and AutoZone, but they're not a big business. They don't have a big budget, and you wouldn't think of that type of company being totally digitally savvy, but they are. What Steve is doing is he's making a lot of how-to videos that show you how to take rust off of various products: automotive, motorcycle, bikes, antiques, toys, almost anything under the sun, tools. And I'm going to show you how he's doing it. He's going to show you. Now, I only get to work with Steve about once a month. He calls me once a month or so and he says, hey, I have some questions. It's really driven by him. I'm really just a consultant. I'm not doing any of the production. I'm just giving him guidance, showing him what the analytics are telling him about what's working and what's not, and then advising him on best practices. He's going to tell you how to make your business successful on YouTube. So here's Steve from Workshop Hero Metal Rescue.
Hi, I'm Steve from Workshop Hero. We make a product called Metal Rescue Rust Remover Bath. And we're not a large company. We don't have a massive budget for our marketing. So one of the outlets that we use and we try to utilize is YouTube. The reason we pick YouTube is because Metal Rescue, it's a visual thing. You take it apart, you soak it in it, so it's got good befores and afters, and really just getting the word out on how this is used is a big seller for us. So we started utilizing YouTube. We thought we were doing pretty good. We had around 1.5 million views. We had over 160 videos on a YouTube channel, but for some reason we were stalled. And to dive into the YouTube analytics and to figure out YouTube and how to create those videos was just too much for us. So I found Dane from Hey.com, brought him on, showed him our situation, and from that point on, we're over 3 million views now, and our videos are just through the roof. And the reason for that is because Dane picked apart every little part of our video process, how our page looked, from the way the YouTube thumbnail looked, to the description, to even launching the video to our other social networks. He's just a good guy. So our end goal with our YouTube is to create sales. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to push people to our stores, which is Home Depot, AutoZone, and Canadian Tire. So here at Workshop Hero, makers of Metal Rescue, we've created our own little a workshop here. So the feel of Workshop Hero is to take the work out of your workshop. So the people that we're trying to market and talk to, they all have workshops like this. They're all collectors of some sorts, collecting rusty things, and some, they want to de-rust, some they want to keep the rust. And, we love rust too. So we're not all about, getting rid of rust, but we got a lot of cool stuff here. Old signs, old gas pump, our product here. You're going to edit this out? Yeah, hey. So the reason why we have this set is so that we have somewhere where we can shoot videos quickly. We're not looking to make a big production out of all of our videos because it's necessary. It's necessary through Dane's advice at Hey.com that we can put content out once a week, regular content that goes out to our subscribers. So this is why we created our own little studio here. Hey, one of the cool things that Dane taught me that I want to tell you about today is best way to find a topic for a video on YouTube. Now, what Dane taught me was you just take a topic, say we make a rust remover. So I would type in the YouTube search bar, how to remove rust from whatever. And the cool thing about that is YouTube will auto-populate the most trending topics. So what comes up could be anything. How to remove rust from a motorcycle, how to remove rust from an engine, how to remove rust from really anything. So what I'll do is I'll take the most popular topics, and then that'll be my next video. So here at Metal Rescue, we do a lot of how-to videos. And Dane suggested that how-to videos are the way to go on YouTube. For our product, which is a rust remover, it solves issues. After Dane took a look at our channel, dove into some analytics, what he found was that what we found was that most of our people are on the weekends trying to solve problems. So they're looking for a solution to the problems. So what's the question that they're asking? How to remove rust from my disc brake? How to remove rust from my motorcycle gas tank? How to remove rust from really anything? And we solve the problem with a YouTube video. So there's a lot of different topics that you could put on YouTube. What is the best topic to use? Do you mention competitors? Do you mention other methods? And what I found with Dane is that because we make a rust remover, there are multiple ways to remove rust. There are multiple videos out there on how to remove rust as a DIY using vinegar, molasses, Coca-Cola. All of those are rust removers, which in some cases may be our competitor. So what we did, and under Dane's suggestion, was to create a video comparing the two. And of course, our product did better. And what that did was that now we could have a video of how to remove rust using vinegar versus metal rescue. So now it's a video about how to remove rust from vinegar, which is a high searched video, but it has our product in it, and our product comes out on top. And that's the way we did it.
Now, Metal Rescue has a very easy to demonstrate product, don't they? It's very physical. You put something into some liquid and later the rust has been removed. But each business has a way of sharing their own expertise on YouTube. It may be about the business specifically or something that's somewhat tangential to the business that is what people are searching for. What do you think about sharing your expertise on YouTube in a way that helps your customers? Tell me in the comments below, or just email me at help@hey.com. Hey.com is about helping you get your customers coming back to your videos again and again. How do you do this? By sharing your expertise. Because when you share your expertise in a way that helps people live their lives better or do their jobs better, you'll earn their loyalty and their trust and their business. My name's Dane Golden, channel's hey.com. You're about to subscribe, I think. And hey, watch this video. hey.com.